Oh my gosh. I can't believe anything. You got a knife on a Don Cheadle there. That's nice. Let's do one of let's do John Boyega. Does he have an H in his name? I feel like he doesn't. He does have an H in his name. I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, I want to do one with a lightsaber. Are you going to be able to work with it? Yes. There we go. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Okay. I like this one. I like this one. What? Oh, actually, yeah, John Boyega with a lightsaber. That's literally what I asked for, but I really was looking for Finn, and it knew what I meant, and that is working out great so far. Oh, that's a much better version of that one. That's nice, 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 nice. So, do I want to do this glow? No, I don't. I want this one down here. And yeah, that one. Oh, nice, 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 nice. It's already saved, right? We're good. Let's add a photo. It's this one. Boop. That that's where I want it. Okie dokie. Let's add some layers. Up, up, up. I don't need that one. That's fine. Okay, let's duplicate this guy and bring this one down to 33-ish and turn the other one off and get rid of the red and the black so we can see. Let's do a little picture of John Boyega here as Finn, and let's put our art on the correct layer. Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun when we put our art on the correct layer? Everybody gets ear details. Everybody gets ear details. These are John Boyega's ear details. My, I guess I'm the one that lets the cat out. So I let the cat out. Well, I have an idea. There we go. Let's do it in cursive. Oh my gosh. Let's get back to work on this. What now? Let's do this jawline. What the fuck brush is this, by the way? Baskerville? You know what? We're actually going to start all the way over because I don't like the way Baskerville feels anymore. Mercury's always fun, right? That's a good one. But I'm really feeling um, Emu River from the animation brushes. And it's pen. Yeah. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. It'll be good. It'll be good. Oh, yeah. It's not the bottom of his ear. It goes like this. There we go. I'm going to need some additional context for that part. And by that I mean more color. Well, that whole shoulder's red, huh? Okay, cool. Fine by me. Minus and minus. Fill that in. Fill that in. Right, so we're going to do like this. Like this. Like that. Okay, I feel like this needs a little bit more to tighten it up. We'll get some black in here. Let's do it anyway. Let's do it now. Oh, almost. I mean, maybe it was almost. It feels like it's almost. Where is it open? Oh, silly goose. What a goose. I've never felt like such a goose. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. This will look really nice in the time lapse. You won't see any of the breaks I took in between strokes. They'll just all show up really fast. And that'll look nice. And cool. It will look nice and cool. Yeah. Super, super, super extra. Extra, extra. Okay, okay. Super, super, super. um, I like this song. Yeah, I forgot about this one. Okay, let's do some eyeballs. Just like that. And like, nope, that's not it. Like this. Oh my god, is that the most perfect circle ever made? That's crazy. Can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I can't even believe what I'm saying. And that's because I know I'm an untrustworthy narrator. Okay. Um, let's do this off for a second. Okay. I'm definitely seeing what I'm seeing. It's good. It's good. Goes like this, about like that. There we go. A nice, nice, a nice, nice, a nice, nice, nice. Let's see how that looks. It's pretty all right. It's pretty all right. I will take it. Let's take this color here. Let's get under. Um, how do? Um, okay, I get it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got the color. I'm going to switch to this layer and go under here, and then I'll do the jacket on another layer underneath. Does that feel right? Is that fair to say? Okay, let's do a tan. This jacket. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we'll do a layer underneath that. And we'll do like this. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna run with that for now. That's a nice jacket color. That's a nice jacket color. Oh, Jesus. I missed this whole section. Get in here. Now we can do it. There we go. There we go. But now we're really doing it. We're really doing it. Where am I now? Yes, right where I want to be. Fantastic. Nice. Okay, that ought to do it. And it does. Let's get a shirt color. We're going to go with. Thank you. I learned a new trick today. Oh, we're just going to drag this guy in. That looks great. Let's find a nice color for John. Let's go. Um, what's the most representative color? Let's take a quick look back at the interwebs. There we go. Let's see. A lot of light on him. We get a better skin tone from this. So let's bring that in. And we're just going to pick a color. Oh, whoops. We want. Yeah. Well, that didn't work out. We're going to have to fix this black. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where do we get? Is it here? It's here. I bet that's it. We'll drag in some brown. That doesn't. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to accidentally make him too light. There's that. And this goes here. That feels pretty all right. That feels okay. Okay, let's do another layer underneath everything. And I want to use this jacket red to merge all these down. Okay. Bring this way down. I don't think I'm on the right layer. I'm not. There we go. Okay. Here, go that. The jacket's really taking care of itself, so this is going to be for. Actually, it's typically. Man, it sure kind of looks like it. It sure kind of looks like it. They didn't, Mr. Sam. Um, John Boyega did not get treated very well when he worked for Disney. Let's see. Let's just go through a little list real quick. Um, Obviously, they like Blade because he's well, Wesley Snipes Blade anyway because he brought up a lot of money. But Wonder Man just got canceled. Season one got greenlit, and then they canceled it. I think it was in March we heard we were getting season two of Wonder Man, and I was very excited about that because I thought Wonder Man was a great show. And this gentleman here is up for an Emmy for it because it was great, but it's canceled. Now they say that you know there's no Star Wars shows coming, there's no Marvel shows coming except for the things that are already in production, like Daredevil, Born Again season three. That's already being filmed and stuff. So we're going to get that still, but nothing else is coming in terms of television shows to Disney Plus, and supposedly Wonder Man is part of that. But what about Tiana Paris at the end of the Marvels? Like we're getting a movie that's got an incursion between an X-Men universe and something else. That's definitely part of what's happening. Oh yeah, yeah. Disney treats everybody like shit. You're absolutely right, but a bunch of it just happens to also look racist. Uh, uh, the Why isn't Tiana Paris in Doomsday? At the end of the Marvels, Monica Rambeau ended up in an X-Men universe with Beast, and Kelsey Grammer is going to be in Doomsday, isn't he? Didn't I see that? I think it's super weird to not have this character that's linking the 616 that we've all gotten used to for the very first time with these X-Men. Well, that's not true because it happened in Multiverse of Madness as well. Yeah, the incursion stuff will be cool. The incursion stuff will be cool, but there's I've heard a rumor that Monica Rambeau is gonna just be like killed off screen or something. That's pretty irritating. And you know what else was really good was fucking Ironheart. Ironheart was great, and they sat on it for was it like 2 years before they actually put it out. It was great. It was great, and it deserves way more attention than what it got. It certainly deserved more publicity from Marvel and Disney, letting people know that it was happening. And of course, Armor Wars. Armor Wars? Yeah, Armor Wars. That was supposed to be a thing. We were supposed to get a Don Cheadle movie, and then it turned into a Don Cheadle show, and then it turned into Don Cheadle nothing. Why? Why not? Um, like instead of getting his own Armor Wars thing, which would have been interesting because it's a completely different character. It wouldn't have just been more Iron Man because Tony's got his rich uh, problems, and he's got all his genius money issues, parent daddy issue things, all that going on. Rhodey is a military guy. He's got a completely different set of issues he's working with, and that would have been really interesting. And who doesn't like who doesn't like Don Cheadle? Why would they do Don Cheadle this way? That's that's messed up. It's messed up. What did you like almost as much as Jessica Jones, and way more than? Are you talking about Ironheart? Because that would make sense to me. Because Ironheart was great. I thought I thought it was so cool to to mix a technology hero with a demon. Like, and I'm not here for Zionists, but Sacha Baron Cohen did a great job being Mephisto, and because he's Mephisto doesn't look like Sacha Baron Cohen, He's a demon. He can look like anything. He excellent. Yes to Ironheart. Perfect. Like we can recast Mephisto, and we probably should recast Mephisto every time because he can look like anything he wants to. He's a demon that presents himself however he likes. So, but also, dude did a really good job to it. Anthony Ramos was great. And the whole thing just got fucked, and they fucked over Don Cheadle, not only by taking by not making Armor Wars happen, but also by saying that like who knows how many of the last times he's appeared in a movie was actually him, and it may be some scroll instead. What the fuck was that? Give me a break. Ridiculous, ridiculous. And then this is probably my least favorite personally of all these things because I love Sam. I love Sam Wilson. I love this Captain America. I love Anthony Mackie in this role. Like I'm a fan of Anthony Mackie because of this, and I don't even know. I haven't even seen anything else he's in. Son, like I just love this cat. I don't even care about Falcon or the Sam Wilson Captain America in the comics. I don't care about Steve Rogers in the comics either. But I love both of these Captain Americas. I was really excited for this dude to take over the job, and they Falcon and Winter Soldier was great. Fuck anybody that says otherwise. It was great. Um, uh, Obviously the villain was super weak, and the end with the "you got to do better" that was weak. But that's not what it was about. Those are just things that were there. That shit was just that's what the character development was happening during. Like when they go back and talk about these times, like in their future, they're going to sit around and say, "Oh man, you remember that time? Remember that time that I went from being the Falcon to being Captain America, and John was there, and you were there too, Bucky." They're not going to talk about the bad guy. They're going to talk about the stuff that they went through together as friends or as frenemies or as whatever these guys, you know, are with each other. So the villain doesn't matter, guys. It was a story about Sam and Bucky and John. Also, I'd love to be done with actually yeah this let's duplicate this. I don't want to forget to do this, so we're gonna get this one started now. But then we're gonna come back to Finn. Did I get the image? Did I get it? Yes, right here. Can we please stop having black characters killed in order to get something going for our white hero? What the hell? Like, can we be done with that now? What the? Um. Anyway, anyway, still I love Falcon and Winter Soldier. You've already got me started. I was going to say don't, but I'm almost done at this point. They what about Samuel L. Jackson? Um, they just dropped him after all this time. They screwed up his TV show, and they dropped him. How come he's not around? Why'd they screw up his TV show so bad? So, so yeah, does Marvel look racist to me? Yeah, yeah. I don't, I don't know. There's an article we can look at also that it's just additional stuff. Marvel's villain era, a black villain era. Pardon me, I meant to do that. This is from Brandon David Wilson at RogerEbert.com, and he's just kind of talking about how like Killmonger, that's it makes plenty of sense for the villain to be black in a movie that's almost all black people. So that's fine. But why is this bad guy got to be black? How come these two got to be black? Like neither of these characters, Victor Timely, Kang, however you want to call him, whatever he who remains, whatever you want to call him, he didn't used to be black. The High Evolutionary didn't. He wasn't black in the comics, and I'm all for race swapping things, but you know we didn't race swap Tony Stark. We race swapped the bad guy. Is that weird? Is that weird? I don't know. But this is an interesting bit right here. Oh, and yeah, So you can. Oh, and Gugu Mbatha Raw in season two of Loki, or season one of Loki. Actually, I guess she was kind of the bad guy the whole time, right? In the first season, she thought she was good, and then the second season, she was like bad but into it, right? Isn't that what was happening? Why'd that happen? Why's that happen so much now? I don't know. Oh, also, whatever this character's name was, and it's not her fault. It was just a boring villain, and that making a villain boring isn't necessarily racist, but you know, it's just they've made some choices. They've made some fucking choices. So, um, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna give John Boyega a goddamn lightsaber. Let's do it. Let's get our white and get a layer. Oh, we've already got a layer. Perfect. 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 And of course, John Boyega was done dirty during the sequel times. He was supposed to have been a Jedi, and he was supposed to have not become a tangential side character that was not important to the story at all. He was supposed to be force sensitive, and China, the government, not the people. I don't know the people, but I'm familiar with some of the stances the Chinese government takes. They they don't like that stuff. They don't like queer stuff, and they don't like black people very much. And they kind of get what they want when it comes to these big movies. It seems Disney says, "Oh, whatever you say, sir. Whatever you say," and and that's how we end up where we are. I love these these characters and this this property. I don't like the way a lot of this stuff is handled. And I thought it would have been really cool to get a better Finn story. Everybody, the fandom, and John Boyega deserved much better for him. Quite, quite. It's time for old people to just fuck off. It's just time to fuck off, old people. My God. Okay, that does it for me. That does it. I really like that. I think that's a fun look for a lightsaber. We're gonna roll with that. Oh, now I feel for Battlestar. I didn't mean to go into the WandaVision folder. I do want to say I want to stress that no one should ever vote for old people. Never vote for anyone over 50 ever again, no matter what. Look at all these old people. Oh my God, they're the worst. They are the worst. Oh, go away, old people. Anyway, um, we got to do this one now. I like that we're going to get to have a backwards facing American flag in this one. Elisa, I don't know if there did I do this yesterday? I don't know anything about days. I may have, but I'm glad you're here regardless of what happened in the past. Oh, we're ranting about uh uh oh, right, yeah, of course. Um, about how racist Marvel looks right now and how racist Disney for sure is. Um, and this particular image is about the uh, black pain in entertainment. In the specific instance, killing the black guy so that it can move the white guy's story forward, and how fucking gross that is, and how fucking tired and played out it is, and how we should be ready to be done with that by now. Okay, okay, okay. And in this instance, it was, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which, even with its bad villain, was a really good show because it was such a fun story for Sam and Bucky, and for John. But it was not fun for Battlestar because they just you know they just killed him off so that John could get mad about it. And I would love to see that kind of stuff stop happening. So that's where my mind is today. And here's just real quick. Here's some other examples of uh it is almost like that. Some other characters and actors that have been wronged by Marvel and Disney very recently. It's a whole ass thing. Okay. I think this one's going to be fun. I like the composition. I like leaving John's face almost completely out of it because he was clearly the focus of this shot in the show. But we're taking it away from him. Um, I don't know what you mean by not loading. I was just ranting at a still image for a while and not actually doing anything. That might have been what was happening. I was talking too much. Look at all these little creases. They're so fun. We're just going to make that around. And this will go like this. I don't know what this line does, but I see it. So there we go. Let's do this backwards ass flag. I love America. I really, really do. But we are doing a lot of shit wrong. We've always done a lot of shit wrong. We could do so much better. And of course, what's happening at Marvel is really unimportant compared to a lot of other stuff. But this is the kind of shit I think about. And then, so this is where we are. I don't know what color this is supposed to be, but we're just going to do this black and we're going to get the point. We're going to get the point. It's going to be good. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's do. We're going to do. Oh, how does it work? It's if I hold down the eraser, I get the eraser with the current brush. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. And from back here, that looks perfectly good enough. Oh, funny you should ask. Let's see if. Well, I'm not going to pull it up. You could do it at your own leisure. There is, I think, Let me double check. Oh no, I forgot to include it. Okay, I'm going to change a thing right now while I'm thinking of it. I'm trying to answer your question, I swear. Okay, I'm going to go into here and add this thing. There is a link in the description of this video as of right now, not earlier, but now, where you could get a shirt that says that you think that Saw Gerrera from the Star Wars was right. Or maybe you think Light Yagami from Death Note was right. Or maybe you think that Luigi was right. Uh, and I don't mean the one from the video games. Okay, so now making making a boring villain isn't necessarily racist, is what I said. It's not. It's not. It's not. But good night, Sam. Do a good rest. Making a villain boring isn't necessarily racist. All right. Shirts are good. They come in V-neck only. They come in black only. So it's definitely a choice you could make. And if you feel ways about Saw Gerrera, like I do, I'm actually wearing my Saw Gerrera shirt right now. I like that guy. I mean, he was a crazy space meth addict, but sometimes you have to blow shit up. Sometimes you have to blow shit up. So, what are you gonna do? Yo, black shirts are dope. Black shirts are dope. Here's a little star for John. John Walker's little star. Oh, look at him. He's Captain America. Oh, I really liked Isaiah Bradley in. Oh, I didn't even talk about the other bit. The other bit with my boys, Anthony Mackie, is that they did fine in his show. His show was good. His show was good, but then uh they they completely ruined his movie. Um, Captain America: Brave New World. It was bad. It was full of Incredible Hulk characters, but no Incredible Hulk. And like the only way he wins a fight is to talk people down ever. What are you talking about? The reshoots were bad. Like it wasn't a very good movie. It was full of a lot of like fun plot points, and it wasn't actually very good. And it like he should have his own freaking villains. And now, you know, I don't know. Maybe it was their plan the whole time, but he is getting sidelined in order for Chris Evans to come back as Steve Rogers. He- Sam, the current Captain America, is supposed to be uh, he's supposed to be the leader of the Avengers. If Chris Evans shows up, is he going to take it over? Is he going to take it from Sam? Maybe he doesn't, but like it's supposed to be Sam's time, and it's not Sam's time. And I love the Avengers. I do, I do, I do. Anyway, they uh they dicked a bunch of these people over, man. And not only does it look racist, but it also makes for shitty entertainment. Like Like, it's not a good time. It's not a good time to watch it. It's supposed to be a good time. Like, Sam is still going to be Captain America. I don't think that Steve Rogers is going to show up and be Captain America, but he's going to be the de facto leader, right? Because he's Steve Rogers. That's everybody would defer to him, including it would make sense for Sam to defer to him. But like, we should have had at least the well. Okay, I disagree with the idea that we're supposed to have Avengers films so often. Uh, the fact that they build up to stuff is cool, but they don't have to. Give us a good story, and that'll be sufficient. But the way they had been doing things, like you know, Kang Dynasty was supposed to have already been out, but even before that, we should have had more. We should have had a film where Sam is the leader of the Avengers by now, and it totally didn't happen, and it's not going to happen. It seems. That looks like a tiny finger, doesn't it? For such a big piece of glove. That's got to be the center point where it's moving, right? So it's actually like this because his hand is moving right now. That makes way more sense, right? Yeah. Well, maybe not quite that big. That's thumb big. That is thumb big. So we know that. Let's see. We saw Shang-Chi fighting somebody, a mutant, in the Doomsday trailer. But also we saw, and we know that Shang-Chi is with Sam's Avengers, and then we also saw Yelena fighting Mystique. So it looks like we get at least some of the Avengers from both teams uh, dealing with this incursion thing. What was my point? I don't know. Oh, also, we should have had. My point had something to do with Sam not getting to lead the Avengers in a movie, and maybe he does get to do that in this movie. But I don't know, man. We'll wait and see. But it sure it sure looks racist to me. Yeah, that's what I say. Spider-Man is pretty great. Spider-Man is pretty great. I think Spider-Man is pretty great in general. I am. Um, I thought that the first two Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire were. Let's see what this looks like real quick. I need to start choosing where to put some black. Um, that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. That's a good look. I like it. The Tobey Maguire movies I have always loved. I thought they were a pretty good representation of Spider-Man. Um, Spider-Man 2 in particular, super, super great. Super, super great. Um, Spider-Man 3 was not great. And then I did like the first Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. Just make this whole area up here black. That's nice, right? We'll just not worry about that. We're just going to do that. This, ooh, that was sweet. It was perfect. It was awesome. Um, I like the first Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, but I didn't even see the second one. I still haven't seen that. Whatever. Let's make this. We're gonna do all this black and probably steal the red color from the area we're making black for the part we're not. That's fucking cheeky. That's cheeky. Oh my gosh. Who even does that? Oh, I can't believe anything anymore. Anyway, um, that's looking pretty okay. Is there an actual color happening there? Ooh, it's a very dark color. We can work with that. We can deal with that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We are going to make this whole thing black, though. Oop, there we go. Okay, let's do the shield real quick. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, 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 nice. So I guess this will be a black area and then a white stripe. And like that. And just some red and blue there, maybe. Seems reasonable. Reasonable. That works for me. We'll just fill that in. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. All right. Now, of course, no. I don't know how many stripes there are here because of this hand in the way. Wonder what his rank was. Wonder if we could see that clearly in the show. Uh, 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 let's see, let's see, let's see. I guess we just, this looks weird, right? This looks super weird. It's there. So we're gonna, I don't know how well it's gonna translate, especially with all of this. This whole area being, this is gonna work. It did work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe anything. I'll never believe anything ever, ever again. Oh my god. Okay, that goes like that, and this goes like this, and there, and there. Uh, Avenger. Avengers. No, it's definitely the Hulk. It's definitely the Incredible Hulk. He is definitely my favorite thing ever. And I don't have any of that here anymore. It's all gone. But I've made a few videos about the Hulk because I love the Hulk so much. This was going to be a Hulk video that had some X Factor in it. I was going to put them in the TV. No sorries. Why would you be sorry about that? That's silly. Don't be like that. No sorries. I guess I don't have any Hulk stuff here. That's fine. But but I, it's reasonable to guess that Captain America is my favorite because I sure talk about him. I surely do, and I definitely have big feelings about how they go in these movies. That's for sure. I really liked the Captain America movies, and I very, very much liked the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where this came from. All right, how's that look? I'm ready to color that. I like it. I like it. Let's do some colors. We're going to choose this, the lightest blue we can find on this section, and we're going to make all the blue parts like that. And it's starting off great. Starting off great. We're going to continue filling and do it here and here and here and here. Ooh, that's not quite what I wanted it to do. Let's fill in some spaces. Need to fill in some spaces right here. This section needs to be red. Actually, that might be the only part. Is it the only part that needs it? Yeah, the rest of that can be blue. That's fine. Okay, so let's switch back to blue. Bring that in. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. Let's get a red. Actually, I like the red from right here. Spotting this one. That's so pretty. I'm going to do this. Which one? God, there's like 7 different gorgeous reds right here. That's the one. That's the one. And bang. And where else? Where else? Here. Continue filling. Here's a red spot. Here's a red spot. Oh, that was not all supposed to be red spot. But that is, nope, close. Okay, we're going to use the same red here. We're going to use the same red for both of these guys. Oh, that's not good. Red there. Red there. I don't think I understand that question. Don't apologize though. That's not necessary. I just don't understand what you're asking about the hull. Let's switch up layers here because I need to do this more filled in. We're going to fill this in and do like this. That's good. And then this will be, we'll do the red in here and here. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. Nobody cares about typos. I just want to know what you mean so we can talk. No big deal. No big deal. Ain't nobody fussed about nothing. We're just hanging out. We're just talking about Captain America and stuff. Where is this open? How is this happening? Okay. I put black in the hair. It gets the whole face. Man. So where is it open? Where, oh, where could it be? I do not see it. I don't see where it's open. Okay, you know what? We're not going to try to find it anymore. We're just going to go through here and make some more. Was it there? It was not there. Okay, is it around the ear maybe? Is there a layer? Nope. Maybe it's around the ear. So we'll just do that. No problem. Maybe it's around the neck. So just do that. Is that it? Okay. It was somewhere in there. Good times, good times, good times, good times, good times. Okay, let us choose a color for the flag. This very dark gray. Good one. It'll go here. And continue filling here and here. And here and here and here. We go underneath and gray up all this the same way. Okay, let's choose this white and bring not in there. We want to be on the correct layer. We always choose the correct layer, don't we? We always know what layer to use. We're so good at picking layers. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. I like white down here. That's what that's supposed to be. That's great. We're going to put it here and here and here as well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a story. So Bruce Banner made a bomb, and he he made a bomb that emitted gamma radiation when it exploded, and he got caught in the heart of the gamma bomb explosion. And it unleashed uh, personalities that he had in his mind already. He had dissociative identity disorder uh, because of childhood trauma. And so it was an angry, childlike version of his personality that that came out when his body was affected by the radiation from the bomb. Oh, what a what a great fun character he is! What a great character. Let's go back to the blue. These guys wear the same blue. They're military. We're gonna put it here, like that. That's good. Same blue here, and here, and there, and here, and there, and here. Okay, now, um, yeah, Bruce's father was an abusive person. He was a bad, bad man, and killed Bruce's mother. He murdered his wife, all because he was jealous of his son. It was it's a terrible story. We're going to fill in even more black here. Can we do like this? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Let's bring the blue back. We're going to select it from here because I'm kind of confused now. So there goes the blue. We're going to select the red and drop it in here. Yes, Brian Banner was a bad, bad man. That is not what I wanted that to be. Let's try that again. There we go. Let's continue filling and put it here. That looks nice. That looks nice. What are we missing here? Some blue. Let's put some blue in here. And let's look for empty spots now. Okay. 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 We're missing something up here. That's just going to be more blue, right? That's all that is. That's fine. Okay, so what is this section supposed to be? Oh, we're ooh, what is that? Looks like it is just black and blue. We're just gonna make it black. We're just gonna fix that right up with black. Easy, easy, beautiful. Let's put blue into. That's not gonna work. We need a little bit more line right here, and like this, and then we'll put the blue in this spot and this spot. We'll grab the red, and that'll go here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why is everything so great? Why is everything so great all the time? It's crazy. That's just crazy. Okie dokie. Well, this is, we're just going to put blue in here too. Okay. So now I have to do the shield, and that's the shield. I need to add this white, this one, right here, boop, and here, boop. And I'm going to choose a red for the shield. And it's going to be that one. Is that different enough? It is different enough from the red they're wearing. Fantastic. And that shield red, that's going to be the color underneath. So here we go. Let's merge this. Go here. Turn that off. Turn this down to something low. This is the final touch. Oh, no, 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 I'm sorry. This is close to the final touch. we need to do two layers. One that goes here. This one is white, and that's where we're going to put in the eye. And then we can bring this up and merge it down. And here is where the shield red goes on this layer. We'll bring that back down so we can see. And here we go. This is an this is fun. So I'm using this brush, which is Emu River, um, and it has these empty spaces in the strokes. Uh, so that's why we get all these blank spots. And if I go underneath with a color, it's going to fill in all of those little blank spots and just give it a really neat little highlight. This is an open space, so I want to make sure that that's not happening here. But otherwise, it is supposed to happen here and here. Don't miss those spaces. What are you doing, dude? Come on. It's from the animation brushes. Uh, uh, I used to use Mercury for most stuff, but then when I started working in, pardon me, when I started working in uh, Procreate Dreams, which was very recently, it was last month. I found this brush, and it just really does it for me. It's I just kind of like how sloppy it is. Fun. I I keep forgetting that you can do custom brushes. I could just make a brush, and the one that I really like is Man Fern here because I get well. Sometimes I get three. There you go. If it's big enough and you do it light enough, then you get three. I want to make another version of this that has like six of these or nine of them or five, something like that. Anyway, that's a thing for later. Okay, that's done. So now there's that. That actually kind of looks cool the way it is. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like the way that looks. That's kind of cool. Oh, but let's see how it looks the way I intended it, which is this. Now you get all those red highlights. Yeah, yeah, that works for me. That works for me. Let's bring back the photo and figure out what the background is going to be here. It could be green. What if we do it green? Did we just do green on a different one? We did do a green on John Boyega. I don't want to do green with these guys unless it's much greener, much yellower. Yeah, they both did look cool, didn't they? Close this down like that's a neat look. That's a neat look. That's fun. Actually, this one might stay like this. We're still getting the accents. It's still happening in all the spaces. It's just kind of okay. So what if I switch them? If I bring this all the way up and move this above and bring this down, is there a difference, or is that the same thing? Oh no, it's green. The highlights are green because it's green underneath, and then everything just has a red tint. Not as cool. not as cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, that one's done. That one is done. Fun, 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 fun. So what? Ma, 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 ma. I think I think that might do it. I think that's all I was trying to accomplish today. So, Elisa, thank you so much for uh for joining. I agree. I think you're right, and I definitely took your advice into consideration here, deciding that this was the finished product for that one. You know what? Actually, the last thing I want to do is, did we do that here? We did. Check that out. Okay, so what if we bring this down to 50? Okay, that's not as good because there's we're missing some stuff. What's going on? What happened to his hand? Oh, I get it. I didn't do the whole thing because I knew there weren't any spots there. Silly, silly, silly. Okay, I can fix that. I can fix that. Then what if I do that to Don Cheadle's? Did I do one for him? Yes, he's got that layer. Okay, so let's bring this down to 50. Yeah, yeah, I didn't fill in enough because I knew there weren't any gaps there. I can improve these a little bit. Ooh, what about this one? What about this one? Oh my gosh. Okay, what is this? Oh, that's just the eye. Okay, let's merge that down and then bring this down to 50. That's kind of cool. I kind of like how that's working out. I kind of like how that's working out. That's a little more interesting than all that just being black space. And it also separates it from the black space. Did we do that here? I'm doing that everywhere. Look at me. What's this? Oh, that's okay. We're going to merge that down and bring this to 50. And it just looks a little neater. Just looks a little cooler. All right. We'll fix it. We'll fix his hand. It'll be good. Did we do one for Tiana? Yeah, that's just black. That's not interesting. Plus, I don't really like how that one turned out. This one turned out much better. Now I can take this down to 50, and that's not as good. 70 looks better for that because that's a lot of black space. And this one, also not quite 50. That's still, yeah, those are pretty hard. Those are going pretty hard. Let's merge this down. Oh, he looks so weird without the white in his eyes. Yeah, that's creepy. Oh, I didn't mean to make that a reference. I meant to merge down. And now, 50? Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. All right, well, I just added a new step to all the stuff I do, I guess, because that worked out. And you were a part of it, Lisa. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. I hope to see you again soon. And that's it for today. Don't forget, uh, you know, good stuff. Oh, and I was going to make a point. I don't know what it was, but I hope you have a great night. Good night.